If you tell me of all the pain you've had, I'll never smile again. All right, let's get started. We got ourselves some Tim Buckley to start our morning off here. Welcome to the 4th episode of Coffee with Christopher. We're going to go over some more frequency today. There we are. All right. Hey, everybody. Hope you got your cup of joe, because we're going to flow and get you in the know all about the line of life and all the stuff we talk about here. So, today, I'm going to get practical. Talking about the wave and the structures and the principles and the variables we deal with. How does this make my life better, right? Today, I'm going to talk about music and how the Frequency Academy and how I listen to music and how I love it. But first, we need a little bit of theory. So the main two variables in the wave are frequency and amplitude. How much and how often. Reverse, though. The frequency is how often and the amplitude is how much. And these are two powerful tools in the artistry of your life. In cooking, this is known as time and temperature. You know, that's the two things that you can control there. How hot it is and how long you cook it. You don't do a lot of repetitive cooking, repetitive temperatures, repetitive moments, but it's talking about the wave. How do you ride that wave? How do you execute something according to these dynamics? And preheating the oven is a good example of how you start at the top of the wave. There's instances where you start not at the top temperature and then gradually build up before you let it go and return back to baseline. But you can graph, on a two-dimensional graph, you can graph a wave of time and temperature. Similarly, with music, there's... Well, let me just tell you the story. So probably 15 years ago, quite a while now, I found something online called the Amazing Slow Downer, and it changed my life. It was a tiny little program that just took an audio file, took a song, and it gave you 3 simple sliders. The first one was the speed. The next slider was the pitch in whole notes. And the last slider was a fine-tuned control for the pitch. And why this was so revolutionary is because it allowed you to independently change the speed of the song and the pitch. So you could slow a song down dramatically and not change the pitch, or speed it up and it would sound kind of the same. Or you could slow a song down, drop the pitch, and it would sound like an old record player, how you could slow it down and it would pull to a stop. But you could, with the Amazing Slow Downer, you could slow it down and raise the pitch so it would go slower but be high pitch. It's weird in songs. You can also speed a song up and drop the pitch. So it goes like this, and it talks real fast, but it's really, really low, and it sounds like a rap, and it's cool, and it's fun, and don't get me going. This Amazing Slow Downer broke open an entirely new dimension of recorded music. I think that the technology they used, granular synthesis, when it hit the scene, it means that they would chop the audio up into a ton of different grains, like tiny little slices, and process those separately and then reorganize it. And so it was just a new fractal dimension of music, and I never stopped using it. It's all I listen to. I mean, it's a never that I play music without having altered its time and tempo. And so this doesn't directly pertain to time and frequency and amplitude, because in the traditional sound model, the lower the frequency, the higher the pitch. Teasing these two things apart is an astounding way to fine-tune the feeling of music and the frequency of music. So let me give you some examples. I'm going to switch over to my monitor here. Okay. I'm going to turn up its sound, and I'm going to... This is just one of my folders with all of this music that I've put together here, and just some that I've saved out. So I'm going to start off with that song that we were just listening to, Phantasmagoria in 2 by Tim Buckley. This song is beautiful. It's so melancholy. It's so evocative. But this isn't really the song. Let me go over to YouTube here and play the actual song.
If a fiddler played you a song, my love, and if I gave you a wheel.
I love the song. I love the lyrics, but it's just too bouncy. It's just too much. And so I tweaked it and messed with it until it felt right, and then listened to it for a couple of days and tweaked it again, and it's an ongoing calibration. But what I ended up with, it's so much more powerful to me. So much more powerful. And this is the case with every song. Every song you can shake it up. Okay, so that's my story for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. I was going to take you on a journey of walking you through a couple of songs and how I tweak it and what I look for, but that's for another day. Right now, if you're interested in this, I have another YouTube channel that I've been running for a long time. That's pretty small, but I just post a bunch of songs that I've remixed with this time and pitch methodology. Slown it down. I'll link it in the descriptions. If you would like more of that, I can upload more. I really just put that one there for fun. I don't tend it as well as I should. But go and subscribe and like and inspire me to do more. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Coffee with Christopher. Have a great day.